The match is about to start. I hope my team can win today's game.
Your team is the worst team in the league this season. How can you lose 12 games in 15 matches? If you want to enjoy good football, join my team.
Join your team. Ha 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 ha. I will rather watch Division 2 matches than join your team.
No problems. Wait until you are relegated this season. You have a visitor. I hope it's not one of your numerous girlfriends.
How is that your business? Shut up and watch the game. Landlord, good morning.
What is good about the morning when you have refused to pay your rent?
Sir, I begged you to give me some time to gather up money. I will pay at the end of the month.
How can a young man be this useless? I see the number of young women you go out with, the in-house party every weekend. Your extravagant lifestyle is spoken of everywhere, yet you can't pay your rent. Look, young man, I gave you 2 weeks to pay up. If not, you will find yourself and belongings on the street. Useless boy.
Guy, what's up with you? You mean you haven't paid your rent yet? You are preparing for the weekend's hangout with your whores.
You see why you and I don't roll together. You are the opposite of me and you talk too much. I don't know how we became friends.
Say whatever it is you want. I don't care. Sometimes I wonder who you offended, because it's like you have been cursed. Instead of you to manage the property your father gave to you upon his demise, you are busy squandering it, partying week in week out, shopping for those useless girls, buying things that are not even necessary. If you don't stop this lifestyle, you will be bankrupt in no time.
I just want to enjoy my life, unlike you that is boring and uptight. You have never honored my invitation to party with us. The only thing you are good at is advising me on how to spend my money. This has to stop, seriously.
I know you think you have money, but the truth is you don't have anything. You are just wasting all that your father labored to acquire.
You wish to be me, don't you? You are jealous. I see through you every time you talk to me about my spending. I will never be poor like you, no matter how much I spend. I was left a fortune. Well, you won't understand what that means, would you?
Jealous of you for what? You live an extravagant lifestyle while I am content with what I have. You live in a 3-bedroom apartment as a single man. You bought 2 new cars the same day. You have 2 deep freezers, 2 generators even when there is electricity, and an inverters in the estate. Last week you went shopping with your girlfriend. You bought 3 iPhones, 2 for you and 1 for her, plus other daily unwarranted expenses. Now you can't pay your rent. You really need to evaluate your life. Have a good budget. You can't keep spending to stay relevant. Get rid of these parasitic friends and plan your life well. If not,
what will happen? I have had enough. It's time for you to go. Please leave my house.
Really? You are asking me out of your house? No problems. Have a good day.
You too. Budget. Henry may be right after all. Sometimes I buy things I don't use just to impress my friends and stay ahead of them. Some of the things I buy are things I have already, like the cars, phones, generators, freezers, split units, laptops and the rest. That explains why my friends keep borrowing my household appliances but never returned them, so they are using me. No wonder they keep praising and hyping me. All this time I thought they are my friends, but they keep feasting on my naivety. Henry is the only person that tells me that I am not doing right. I have to do something about this very fast. My bank balance is still huge. At least Dad left me a fortune. But is it really okay that I am spending so much than I earn? Why stay in a 3-bedroom apartment when I have access to only my room? The other 2 rooms are for my friends and their ladies. That means I buy drinks and food for them and still provide rooms for their escapades. How did I get here? Ernest, you are a fool. Henry is my only true friend, yet I asked him out of my house. No. I have to apologize to him. Hi, Henry.
Hi. Why did you request we meet here? I thought you said you don't want our friendship again.
Henry, my brother, I am deeply sorry for treating you that way earlier. I was so blinded to see how much you care for me. I thought I was hanging out with the right persons and living my dream life, not knowing I was draining myself and my inheritance with my wayward lifestyle. Please forgive me.
Well, I don't have anything against you. If I had, I wouldn't have honored your invitation. So what now?
You said something about me not having a good budget, and it struck me so deep that I had to scrutinize myself to see what really is wrong with me, and I discovered how much I have derailed. Please, since you are the good-headed one, can we plan a budget together?
Wow, are you for real? This calls for a celebration, Guy. I have been praying for this day to come, and God has answered my prayers on your behalf.
Pardon my manners, what would you like to drink?
I will do something strong today to remember this day, so please give me a glass of whiskey.
You? Whiskey? Wonders shall never end. Barman, 2 glasses of whiskey, please.
So what did you discover from your self-scrutiny?
I discovered that I don't need this 3-bedroom apartment. I sleep in just one room while my useless friends occupies the other two. I have generators that are not in use because there is steady power supply, the plasmas and cooling units in each of the rooms. In fact, everything that is not used by me is a waste. I need your advice on this. What should I do?
It's good you now see things clearly. So you will need to evacuate this premises and get for yourself a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, 2 in case you have visitors. That way you will pay less in rent, then you will sell off every other possession that you are not using since you won't have space to keep them. Use that money to invest in your business.
So I should sell off these items with one of the cars inclusive.
What would you rather do with the 2 cars? When last did you drive the convertible? Besides, you may not have a parking space for it. It's still your opinion though.
No, it's fine. So I have made an estimate of how much I will generate if I put all the unused items for sale. You won't believe if I tell you how much.
Tell me how much.
Almost 10 million bucks.
That is massive.
All thanks to you, my brother. You're a lifesaver, Henry. Imagine how much I will save if I cut down on so many things and stop clubbing and spending unnecessarily. Thank you once again.
Ernest, let me give you this advice for free. Thousands of people are looking for this opportunity you have, so don't throw it away.
Not anymore, my guy. I want to channel my energy into something positive. You know, maybe finding a good lady to date. I feel it's time to settle down, have a family and focus on being a good man.
Wow, did I hear you say settle down? God is indeed a miracle working God. Thank you, Father, for making me witness this day. I am happy to see and hear you talk about stuffs that are exciting to the ear. You know I am always here if you need someone to talk to.
Yay, I know.
You see, that is what happens when you have a good budget. Maybe every now and then you scrutinize yourself to check how well you are faring. That way you will know if you are doing great or not. So does that mean I will not be seeing these idle guys and girls anymore at your door? Mr. Santa Claus.
Yay.
You, this guy, you are so full of surprises. Anyways, now that we are friends once more, can we see the Champions League match together later this evening?
Sure, I will prepare a nice sandwich for the occasion.
Welcome back, my viewers. I hope you see the sad consequences lack of self-evaluation can have on us if not careful. It is very subtle that it drains you without you knowing. Whether in business, marriage, school or whatever aspect of your life, a good budget is the key. Ernest in the video thought he was doing well and that nothing can cripple his investment even with the extravagant lifestyle he was living. Budget saved him. He was able to see how extravagant he lived and that changed his perspective about friends and needs and wants. If you are a parent, do you have a family budget that the family thrive on? If you are a student, do you have a good budget about life after school? If you are into business, what are your financial plans? What are your long-term goals? Do you make out time to check if your plans are making waves or not? Trust me, all our lives is centered on self-scrutiny. If you constantly evaluate yourself and what you do with your life, you will not be prone to mistakes and failures. Choose your friends wisely and keep a simple eye. Thank you. Please subscribe, share and like. Your comments will be appreciated.